here.
Bye.
Yeah. We'll find the place, I'm sure. And welcome back to WBTV News here on Bounce. And boy, am I delighted to have a young man with me here who knows a little bit about cars. This is Mike Vetter, and Mike is going to be a part of the AutoFair, which is at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, begins this Thursday through Sunday. It's one of the most incredible shows because there are some incredible vehicles you're going to find there. And Mike, you say this is going to be your first time at the AutoFair.
Yes.
Tell me what you do for a living with cars.
I'm fortunate enough to be able to create custom concept cars from scratch. I start with a chunk of styrofoam, I shape it, I hard coat it, I make a fiberglass mold, I make a shell, and then I create a finished running, driving, street legal car from that.
These are street legal, and we've got to show this car right here. Mike, tell me a little bit about what you have here.
This is a design I came up with about 8 years ago. It's called the extraterrestrial vehicle. I wanted something that was just futuristic, exotic looking. I needed something with back seats because I was starting to have a growing family. We had a little girl at the time. This car does not have a back seat, but I've built 8 of them, 7 of them with back seats. This is just something that I wanted, something that people would not imagine as a real car when they see it driving.
And now you say this is street legal, Mike, and I've seen a lot of guys who've built cars, and we've been to the AutoFair before, but none of them can really take it on the street, and if they would, it wouldn't be a very comfortable car. Tell me a little bit about the ride and the chassis that this was built on.
This particular car has a Porsche Boxster chassis, so I try to use a donor car, so to speak. So I've used such as a Chevy Cobalt, supercharged Chevy Cobalt for the same car. I've put it on a Toyota Prius. This customer wanted a little bit more power. He wanted to take it to Germany and run it on the Autobahn.
Oh, really? What kind of horsepower has it got?
I believe they're around 240 horsepower. I go more for the design and the look than the power. But I also like the reliability of a regular car underneath, instead of building everything from scratch, like suspension, steering, you know.
The design on this is just so incredible here. What is your background? I mean, where did this come from?
Really just the desire to have something unique. I've taken no automotive classes or any mechanical at all. It's 100% self-taught. I have a business degree. I thought I was going to manage a movie theater when I graduated college, and this is just sort of something that came to me.
Oh my gosh, let's walk around here just a minute if you will, Mike. I want to ask you a little bit about the design here. My mic cord is caught on a light here. Here we go, Mike. Tell me a little bit about what all this means back here. I mean, there is something to the design. It's not just for looks. I mean, it's functional as well.
It's functional. It's made to look slippery, a little bit aquatic. We live near the water. I love the water.
You live in Florida.
Yes. I love sea life, so lots of lights. People seem to like lights, and now we're getting more into LED lights, even the newer cars. Because of the unique look, I came up with these plasma tail lights, which I was worried the police might not like, but I've not once been pulled over or questioned about them in any negative manner. So,
what do people say when they see, if you pull into a parking lot somewhere? I know people are coming up to this car. I mean, I would look at it and go, oh my gosh.
I love the positive attention this car draws. I've driven Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and some people are a little standoffish, and that's just some rich guy. This really draws out the good in people. Everybody's like, that thing is cool, you know, what is it? You know, is it a concept car? And, you know, they're just very positive about it. You know, filling up, I'm at the gas station filling it with gas, and people are like, is that an electric car? I'm like, yes, this is for the air conditioning, you know, the gas, you know, so.
Oh my gosh, it's incredible. Now I do have to ask, if someone can contact you and ask for a car like this to be built, it takes about, what, a year or so to do, right? And what kind of cost is associated with something like this?
Something that I already have the molds for and the tooling, right around $95,000 for something similar to this.
All right, Mike Vetter is going to be at the AutoFair at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The show starts Thursday, tomorrow, runs through Sunday. I guarantee you'll have a great time there. Be sure to see Mike. I'm sure he would like to have tons of orders, right?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very fortunate to have a shop full of cars. We've got about 10 different unique styles that we build.
All right. Mike, thank you so much for being with us. First trip here to the AutoFair, so we hope you have an exciting time. His family's here with him, and we're just delighted to have you here in Charlotte. Thanks a lot, Mike. All right, stay with us. There's more to come on Bounce TV and WBTV.